Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. We just arrived on what's it called again? I should kind of know. Citadel, right? Citadel. Yeah, I've tried adjusting the dead zone of the right stick, and it seems to be fixed. The small issues I was having seem to be fixed, except for the map screen. I'm not sure why that is. There are two different settings, one for in-game and one for menus, and it seems to work in menus. Let's see here. Right, we're supposed to go to the tower, so we're not going to do that anytime soon. Let's look at the codex entries. So, text does not scroll by itself anymore on its own. That's good. Also, when aiming, yeah, it seems much better now. It doesn't automatically go down. Camera is not looking down anymore. Okay, good. I also learned what this mapping is all about. So you can map exactly one ability to R1. Yeah, R1 or right button, whatever. That's the one hotkey that you get. So right now I have mapped my overload ability to that. We'll see if I can actually remember using it. What was the codex? Oh, about Citadel.
Is an ancient deep space station,
no,
presumably constructed by the Protheans.
No, we had heard that before.
The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
Okay. So, I assume the Asari are the those blue-headed, blue-skinned people, and the Solarians are those that remind me of one of the species from Star Wars, actually. Although I've never been quite, I don't know. I've never known the Star Wars terminology very well, I guess. Let's see what this is all about. Sneak through here. Okay. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rogue Cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? I don't know. Did that do anything for me? Assignment? Oh yeah, unusual readings. Cool. So these are kind of side quests, I guess, and missions are main quests. Investigate system. As soon as I get around to. That's cool. Right. Taking a look at the map here. Okay. This is to CSAC Academy. Okay. Avina. Actually, Avina is marked in several locations here. I don't know what exactly that means. I guess it can't be a person then. Emporium. Ah, okay. So there's a shop. Citadel Rapid Transit. There are a couple of access ways to that. Wards access. Well, yeah, the map sometimes scrolling down on itself by itself is a little bit annoying, but I guess I can learn to live with that. I'm sure that's also mostly a problem with my controller and not the mod. That seems to actually work pretty well. And this is the Citadel Tower, where we are obviously going to go last. Alright. Also, yeah, good. That tutorial message finally disappeared.
I understand what you're saying. These
Uh,
allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence.
okay.
And she betrayed
I
my
don't actually know. Wait. Callan, okay.
All right.
Callan, Dr.
I'll
Korlak,
look into it for you.
Zelton. These are
In the
talking so
meantime,
quietly.
do not do anything rash.
I basically hear nothing at all. What?
EarthClan,
The heck
you
are
are
you?
in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you.
I'm not so
EarthClan.
sure. Culture.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Alright.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Yeah, that seems, I don't know, a little bit unfair, right? To only have those 3 races in the council.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan.
Once more.
The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Well, I mean, I can't say that I don't hope that's going to be the case.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Sorry you think that way. Didn't we? I guess we didn't
What
ask
is this
about the
place?
embassy.
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
Well, not at the moment.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Well, it doesn't seem like there are any Volus who need your services right now.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
But since we're done talking to you
yes.
anyway...
Good day, EarthClan.
Thank you, and to you too. Hey, what are you? And why can I not talk to you? This is like straight out of Men in Black. Or maybe the other way around. No, I guess Men in Black is older. Actually, quite a bit.
Hello there, human.
Hi.
Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This
well,
is
I didn't
all
really hear
going
anything.
So wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort.
Well, not me.
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find the Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Alright.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Sure.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Well then.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
One of the more active, you say? Well, not on a personal level, I suppose.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Actually, these Elcor sound very, very interesting. Like very nice people, I guess. And I hope we will end up visiting some of their worlds at some point. Speech, Elcor, Ambassador?
What do you do here?
Right.
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Thank you. Alright. I guess we are... just got...
The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys. The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Okay. It doesn't seem like they're exactly, I don't know, useless or not appreciated. Seems like they play kind of an important role in the Citadel, actually, or in the entire whatchamacallit.
Welcome to the Presidium.
Ah, that's Avina.
Allow me
Okay.
to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
You're real? I mean, yeah, of course she's real, but she's not a biological being.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Okay.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Ah, that's what CSEC
Citadel
is.
security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Okay, I was thinking about checking that out anyway.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Yeah, I mean, why was humanity opposed?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy.
I see.
The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What does she think? I mean,
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment.
that's what I thought.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
Yeah.
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species. Well, that sounds a little bit condescending.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
Yeah.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Of course.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Right. If only the Council were taking certain accusations against their Spectres a bit more seriously. Okay, CSEC, Embassy, Spectres, Council.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Well, it does sound a bit perfect, yes.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Sure, I will. Okay, another of the lesser species sitting right here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, another one of those. An Asari, I guess. A human, from the looks of it. Her.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Notable people, huh? Well, thanks.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Well,
Avina is the virtual guide
know,
for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Okay.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Well, again, if nothing else, talking to everyone gives extra experience, so that's a good thing. And it's not like I'm not interested in learning more about the about this universe. Quite the opposite, in fact. Okay, let's refresh my memory. Right, we're in this central area here, CSEC Academy. Okay. Right, we have this lower section here that seems to connect back to this general level, and we have another couple of well, interior sections here, so let's check those out. Okay.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
That's pretty cool. Okay, another codex entry, and another codex entry, and another one of these weird insects.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
These guys are cool. Alright. Well, since this door opens so invitingly.
Commander Shepard,
hi.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
No, actually.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
Oh,
Never
kind
mind.
of.
Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Well...
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
No, I guess not. But there is also such a thing as generalizing and, I don't know, judging an entire species that consists of millions of, or well, billions of individuals. We're not fair. I don't know if that's not the case. Honestly, I've known nothing about the actual politics in the background, so I'm not going to comment on that.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Yeah.
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
See, on this subject, for example, we're pretty much on the same side. It's a bit naive? No, it's not. I actually agree.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Okay.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I mean, I'm kind of involved, aren't I?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. Actually, yeah. Oh yeah, right, this is CSEC HQ, and this is CSEC Academy, okay. Sorry. Two different things. As I should have been aware of. I'm sure he won't mind me hacking his terminal. Diplomatic advisory warning. What? Why this dramatic music suddenly? The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of your shared plight, of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together, we must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body we can right the wrongs done to our kind. Okay. That doesn't sound good. Another assignment, huh? Strange transmission, discover a strange transmission. Discussing some sort of biotic commune, right. On the whole it seems harmless, does it? I don't know. A little disturbing, yes, indeed. Okay. I wonder if I should keep collecting more codex entries and then look at them all at once, or... I guess I'll see what I find in here, and then read some more.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
I mean, there are quite a few humans, actually.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she would. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right,
Isn't it?
sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Sorry.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Sure.
What have you got?
Information, mostly.
Oh.
Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Okay.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I mean, since I was planning to go pretty much everywhere I possibly can, I would have found these places nonetheless. Or rather, no matter what. Okay, I guess that's it for this place. Right, I did say I wanted to look at the codex some more. Wait. Are these not... Oh, these are secondary. Whoops. Citadel Security Services, right. Citadel Security is a volunteer police service answering to the Citadel Council. The 200,000 constables of CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. CSEC has 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies. Investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs, screens the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day. Network deals with cybercrimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and viral attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence. Special Response deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military-grade equipment. Patrol, Naval Arm, with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place long. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel Counselor or the ambassador of an associate council race. Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police forces of their nation, but an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executor Benari Palin, believe that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arterias lend credence to this position. The Spectres, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. Okay, Citadel Station Presidium Ring. The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space serving as the connection point for the wards. The interior walls are lined with the embassies of influential species and private residences for the galaxy's elite. The Presidium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting areas. Gravity is about 1/3 Earth normal. A holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day schedule with a 6-hour night where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Offices and residences are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy CSEC presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices on the Presidium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. The ring is the location of the Citadel's spaceports. Being closer to the center of spin, there is less motion for a ship to match, and the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. The tower at the center of the ring holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometer from the ring, appearing to thrust forward parallel to the ward's arms. Okay. To the ward arms. As the tower is at the center of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring and wards. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic carriers and space business, The shuttles docked here can evacuate the council government in an emergency. Alright, statistics, I think we had that. Treaty of Ferrixan? Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the council races agreed at the Ferrixan Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to council to associate dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3 and the Turians 5. Okay. And, right. We actually have some new primary entries.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Interesting. Okay.
Biotics is the ability of rare...
Oh, we know that already.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Okay. So this goes to the rapid transit to jump between major locations. Okay, more locations will unlock over time. Good to know. All right, and this brings me to. Oh wait, never mind. To CSEC Academy. Okay, so this only goes to CSEC Academy. No, it doesn't. Wait, what? Citadel Tower, no. How exactly does this work? Financial district, yeah. Okay. Citadel Tower towards CSEC Academy. Okay, let's take a look downstairs. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, elevator? Located down the ramp. Maybe I should have just read the sign instead of just looking at it. Although, to be fair, it doesn't look like a sign that says anything, right? Okay, so this is where the academy is. That explains that. Can I even go there? The red light seems to say no. You must talk to the council to gain access to the wards. Okay. So I guess I should probably make going to the tower a bit more of a priority than I was planning. But I'm going to take a look at whatever I can access right now first. Okay, CSEC Academy, right? Embassies. I think I've seen everything here, probably. Do I want to go across the bridge? I mean, this is all connected anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I might as well make the big loop around here.
Sure is peaceful here.
Yeah, at least on the surface, that's for sure. Right, Tower and Wards Academy. So this is where the tower is, right? Or was that... sorry for keeping... Okay, no, that's where the tower is. Rapid transit, Wards access. I guess I can... take a look downstairs? Although chances are I'm not going to be allowed now. Right. Well,
big place.
I suppose with these restrictions in place, exploring the entirety of what is currently available off the Citadel might not take quite as long as I first thought, which is a good thing. So I'm basically forced to split this into a number of individual bouts of exploration. Would there be any things to be found here? I guess not. Not here anyway. Ah, wait, no. No, yes, I can talk to this. Oh, these are the keepers, of course. We have read about them. What?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay. Avina, I mean, does this Avina tell me anything different?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism
Yes.
Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way.
Alright.
The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Okay.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the Council Chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council Chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
Makes sense. I've been asked to, yeah. Well, have I been asked to go to the council chambers?
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege.
Okay.
I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Interesting for you to say that.
What if someone has business with the Council?
Okay, well,
The
that's basically
average
the same
citizen
thing.
must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
So they are the real the real leaders, huh? In the background. I guess I asked about everything.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Sure. Okay, so this is the tower. I see. This is the monument. Huh, what?
Art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Well, I mean, it's... I don't know, is that really art? It's just a miniature... Well, miniature. It's a smaller scale model of one of those things, right?
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Yeah, I wonder if it's really just a statue. Maybe it is a small mass relay. Maybe that's not possible, I don't know. Oh, what? What was that? Oh, rapid transit, right. I wonder if I need to actually interact with these wards access. Oh, I guess... No, it seems to be enough to just come close to one of those to unlock them as a possible location. That's good. What's this place? Ah, the merchant,
What's
I guess.
this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd.
Am I already very famous?
The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz
Oh.
is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
I see. You're spying on me? I guess not.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Okay.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Well, I do buy it. And either way, it's not really my business.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Well, I guess we'll see about that if I ever get to go to the wards. Right.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I think I'm about to level up, right? I think at 1000 XP was the next level up. So it seems like that's going to happen just from talking to people and reading entries. Codex entries. Ah, right. I was gonna say there was supposed to be some kind of shop here. Is this... Okay, I mean... This is the shopkeeper, huh? Interesting.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Right.
Who are you?
Oh, I already asked it.
This one's face... Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for
species.
purchase, all of great worth.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I see. So these are the Hanar. That's good to know.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Naturally.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Non-human... Oh, okay, so there are specifically non-human armors. Let's see. Not that I have any need for those quite yet. Okay, I'm still very low on cash compared to what all this costs. Actually, what? Citadel Foundation license for only 100. I guess getting these licenses is pretty useful. Unlocking more stuff for our onboard vendor. Bionic Amp. What's this do exactly? Basic protector for... Oh, that's... okay. That's just about the Citadel Foundation. Power bonus, cooldown bonus, duration bonus. Yeah, I don't know. Nice, we leveled up. That's just out of curiosity.
Commander,
I want to take a look at what else he has to sell.
Would you care to see some of its
Tell me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Upgrades, I guess.
You will not be disappointed.
Okay. Shock, hardened weave, No comparison visible. Okay. Comparison done. Yes. Motorized joints. Does it? Ah, okay. 20% smash damage. 11% hardening. So hardening was protection from biotic and tech. Okay. Shock absorbers. Physical. What? Physics threshold. What? Protects against concussive force. Okay, I see.
Commander,
Whoops.
it is good to see you.
Yeah.
Return soon.
Whoops. No,
this
no.
one receives new shipments regularly.
Please put this away? Thank you.
Commander, it is
last but not least, please show me the non-human armors, just because I'm curious. Okay, so these are Krogan. Turian also have their own armor pieces. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. So Krogan and Turian seem to be... I think I've seen what the Krogans probably are. Definitely seen some very bulky looking... Well, I guess still kind of humanoids, but not humanoid enough to actually wear human armors, obviously. Interestingly, I haven't seen any on the station so far.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Maybe it's not deep enough? I guess even if it's not very deep, someone could potentially still drown in it. Alright, not much else going on here, it seems. Okay, yeah, we went around that. I actually... Yeah, okay. This lower area here must be that that meadow kind of area, that grassy area that I explored. Huh, I don't think I got to the other side of it, though. So maybe there's something in there. We were in the bank, we were in the Emporium. Just now we actually still are, technically speaking. I wonder if I should... you know what? We are getting close to an hour of video length here. So I'm going to end it... Oh, actually, that statue there is what I was thinking about. So I guess when we talk to Avina next time, we might learn some more about the Krogans, possibly. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. We will resume exploring what little is left of the Citadel here, this part of the Citadel anyway, and then go talk to the Council. Yeah, for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.